Now supposedly we're on. Okay, should I trust it? Okay, there's a red dot. Jimmy Devitt, Moeller High School. You know what? When they like conception. Okay, you know, when everybody was standing in line, you were damn near at the front, huh? You know, I mean, you got lucky. You know, Moeller High School. Okay, you were like a stud, were you not?
I was, brother.
Okay, cool. And your grandpa, tell me.
I appreciate that.
Well, and you were really excited to make this video, were you not?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. Okay.
100%.
Well, you know what? Tell me about it. What's going on with your grandpa?
Well, we're blending it up. We're making the pure H2O for him. He got colon cancer, and I heard from you. I watched videos that Stevia helps cure cancer, so I said, talk to my grandpa about it. And he thought I was full of shit when I first brought it up, and I showed him your videos and how it worked. And he said he was on his last leg, so he said, let's give it a shot, because the chemo wasn't working too well. So he's been on the Stevia for what's been about 3 weeks to a month now, and he's already got more energy than he's had since he's been diagnosed. He's been able to walk around the neighborhood, and he's just feeling 100% better. He's still, the cancer is still there, but the doctor said that he's seen improvement. So.
Okay, you said shrinking, correct?
Correct.
Okay, you know, it's on its way out, and now he's walking around the block, you know, feeling good, and you can say...
He's looking good, brother, and he's looking good.
Well, you know what, you can say that, I mean, your life is dependent on it, okay? You know, like in a courtroom, that the violin actually seems to work like a miracle for women. Could you not?
Oh, I could. After 100%, man. I'd be willing to do that.
Okay, you know what? And you know, you've talked...
I'll put my hand right on it.
Okay, well, you know what? And Gerry Faust, I'll tell you what. You got set up at Notre Dame, okay? Seriously.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, I heard it, my God, okay? You know what? It was the end of the fucking season, and I was about to go out and cover Alan Pinkett man for man, okay? Gerry was going to... Yeah, it's straight up, you know, man to man, okay? How many times, Alan, did I blanket you? And then AJ was talking shit. And you know what? The only reason that AJ got open was because after like the second attempt, he picked the right side, right? But that was like 40, 45 yards, man. I mean, you know what? Fact, not fiction. I fucking, the lights went out. You know what? Dark, okay? And I was going to put on my cleats, and so I went out to the fucking, the hallway. Emergency lighting, okay? But there was dark spaces, okay? And I bent down, I was on my knees, and I was tying my cleats, and they spilled out, Gerry Faust. It was Digger Phelps, and it was his lieutenant commanders, man. Okay, seriously. Now, isn't this... Okay, well, you know what? Okay, Digger Phelps mocking Gerry Faust. You know what? Gerry was the only reason why I even considered Notre Dame, okay? Because I was bound to be a Trojan, okay? And what did Gerry Faust tell you about me? What did Gerry Faust tell you about me?
He said you were the best athlete he'd seen white or black coming out of high school. In his career, and he had coached at Moeller where he had seen great athletes, and he had obviously been the coach at Notre Dame, so he'd seen great high school athletes. Oh yeah, okay. He said that I was one of the best athletes that he'd ever seen, if not the best. Okay, you know what? And this is a fact. If I was used on the football field in a correct manner, I think Gerry Faust would attest that I could have been like a weapon of mass fucking destruction. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you know what? I mean, when I talked to him more when he came into one of the prep rallies, he said you weren't used right. He said he didn't get his chance to put you where he wanted to. Oh, you know what, Gerry? Put it like this, Coach Faust. We should make a movie, and we'll give all the donations if it makes $0. Okay? We'll give it to the starving kids. Okay? But this is a fact, man. You were about to let me fucking cover Alan Pinkett man for man, man. Okay? He wasn't faster than I was. Okay? But point was, you know what? If allowed to hit him over and over, I would have put him out of commission, man. But I could run step for step with him. You know what I'm saying? You know, me bent down like this. You know what? Yeah,
just thought about it, okay, last second. This is a video that we're going to post nationally. You know what?
Absolutely.
I was tying my shoes. They spilled out Digger Phelps on fucking CBS NFL laughing with Gerry Faust, lieutenant commanders, man, his offensive and defensive coordinators, laughing about how they had fucking let Jerry practice this fucking play, okay? At the end of the game, if you wanted to score a field goal, you told the refs, okay? And you could line up in field goal formation, okay? Kickoff, no defense, you feel me? You know what? Like back in like 1932, they allowed it, you know? That was like wide open, and then they shut it down. You know, you could actually defend the kick. And so, what? You know, can you imagine that in a fucking movie? You know, them letting Gerry Faust, man, fucking waste an entire day's practice, and Digger Phelps is fucking, you know, clowning him, you know, shaking his hand, and I'm like, holy shit, you know what? And so I stood up, and they went silent, okay? And, you know, as I passed them, did I say anything, or did I just think it, okay? But point is, you can actually contact Coach Faust to contact those in the Senate and Congress.
Those involved.
Okay? I mean, go to the White House, correct?
Correct. I could talk to, when football season rolls back around, Coach Faust will be coming back to Moeller a couple times, so I can talk to him about it.
Well,
he talked about you the last time he was in town.
Well, you know what, Jerry? I think that you should contact Jimmy Moeller. I don't know, Jimmy Devitt, okay? You know what? My bad, okay? But I bet you they called you Jimmy Moeller, some people. You know what? Didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, fact is, isn't it true? You know, fact is, man, if it's not for evil that should have been fucking punished, they set you up for failure, brother, okay? And you know what? How long could I fucking, you know, sit there, you know, and take it? And so I stood up, and as I jogged past, I said, damn, you know, treason, you know? Did I say that, or did I just think it? But point is, Gerry Faust could help validate with Congress quicker the fact that your grandpa listened to the Stevie Miracle and it's coming true, correct?
Correct.
Okay, you know, and I'll tell you what I'm saying is that my body at 42, 44, okay, 30, put it like this, man. How old am I? I'm going to be 45 years old, and you still there, Jimmy Devitt?
Still there.
Okay, you know, this is obesity, man. I've been sitting on my ass eating like a pig. And so, you know, from this point on, you know, because you're so excited about what your grandpa reports that you want to make a video, and you're actually going to come out and tell the truth, you know, on Facebook.
Yeah, me and a couple buddies are trying to fly out there.
Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you this. I'm almost to the point where I can fucking sprint again. And I'll tell you what, and this is true, man, and Gerry Faust, we should make a movie that tells the truth about you getting set up, okay? Otherwise, you know what, with that talent, I'll tell you what, with the talent that he had at Notre Dame, they fucking won a national championship, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what, Jimmy Devitt, have you paid any attention to this fake or possibly real Frank Stam's fucking personification, you know, on Facebook? Have you paid any attention to that?
I've seen the post that he's put.
Okay.
Hey, man, shut up.
Well,
yeah, I've seen the, hey.
You know what?
I've seen what he's posted on your wall, and it's bullshit.
How many minutes are we at, man? Because, you know, like this, every 7 seconds a woman dies from something at stevia. If you just put a lot of it in your water, okay, it's going to vanish most of the fat on your body, okay? And put it like this, there's a lot of things that I could be taking, okay, that like cost 119 bucks, okay, and it's legal and shit, okay? But, you know, I'm just taking stevia, and so I'm leaning down to the point where, yeah, this crystal's pretty...
You have to 20-year-old self, right?
Well, you know what, man? I said, put it like this: if where are we at on the seconds, minutes on the video? Okay.
Did you? Hold on. Hey, I'm on Facebook right now. You want me to tell you what timestamp's posted on the wall?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll read it for everyone. Are we still on camera?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Lights, camera, action. This is what timestamp said. Business idea. We need Gerry into a glass house on wheels. And make it like a zoo exhibit. The family schools on stage can come by. I'm laughing because this is just such bullshit.
Okay, well...
Trips can come by and watch them schools, cameras. He doesn't know. Shut up. Oh my God, bro! You need to wash hands on Frank Stamps.
Well, you know what? Frank Stamps should actually step out and say, you know what? He's right about stevia and the vitamin works, and then we'll leave it at that. But I mean, you know what, man? I mean, my hands are the ones raising victory. Okay, our freshman year, man, and you know, it's like this. Right now, if Frank Stamps actually backed up something he said before, that he was gonna fucking come over and basically take me out of my fucking house, and you know what? It's like this, man. When people try to do that, they get a fucking surprise reaction. Okay, you know what? Sometimes it leads to friendship. Okay, and every time it leads to a point where, you know what? If it, you know, came to worse and shit, you know what? They're like, oh my God, because they've never seen anything so fucking fast and shit, you know what? And put it like this, brother. Isn't it true that your grandpa is coming back with such startling speed that stevia is a miracle?
It's scary, to be honest. It's scary.
Okay, so what people should do is just put stevia into what they eat, drink. I mean, basically start to saturate their body with stevia. And
I've been putting it, we've been blending it up, making it pure, and we've also been putting it in this coffee.
Cool, okay, and you know what? It's like this, brother. Pay it forward. Get Coach Faust to make a movie, you know, what could have happened. And you know what? I'm saying that if I choose the NFL, I would have walked on to the Raiders, okay? You know, and I made a decision, man. You know, well, based upon what Coach Faust has told you and what's on fucking game fucking like tape, you know, even though it's practice, it's still fucking game situations and shit, you know what I'm saying? If I choose the NFL, man, you know, people know me. And anyhow, yeah, the point is they should listen to me now. Isn't it true that stevia works? It acts like a miracle, and the violin absolutely lights women's pussies into orgasmic fucking, I mean, you can hit it over and over and over and over again.
No, you don't, I mean, the violin is a God's gift.
Okay, you know what? And you know what? Isn't it true that if we went into, okay, Jimmy Devitt, if you had the money, would you come out to Sacramento and go into Faces with me, where I politely call all lesbians out to an oral Olympics? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and this is where we're gonna. Okay, well, and isn't it true? Okay, that you validate on your life that you are Jimmy Devitt. Okay, you're gonna have friends from Moeller start backing you up, and it's all legit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Lights, camera, action. All lesbians around the planet. You know, we should do a video. Well, you know, isn't it true that women are like, oh my God, you know what? They see orgasms over and over. Okay, when you hit it, you know, and that's movie material, Gerry. Okay, that was you getting set up. Okay, lights, camera, action. Let's pay 95% of the profit back to the children. Okay, cut. I think that's fucking magic. What do you think?
I agree with you, brother. You gonna post that?
Yeah, boom.